Cognitive behavioral therapy made simple. Highly effective tips and techniques to retrain your brain, overcome depression, anxiety, and negative thoughts. By Elisse Moore. Narrated by Carly Stevens. Copyright 2019. All rights reserved. Disclaimer. All erudition contained in this book is given for informational and educational purposes only. The author is not in any way accountable for any results or outcomes that emanate from using this material. Constructive attempts have been made to provide information that is both accurate and effective, but the author is not bound for the accuracy or misuse of this information. Introduction. The challenge for someone who desires to recover his life but hasn't established a constructive attitude is that there will be a series of usual negative thoughts and reactions which arise on a justly consistent basis. These psychological propensities should be tended to so as to improve things. Negative reasoning must be transmuted into something which can profit you. Typically, our pessimism originates from off-base reasoning examples. For instance, we may make clearing speculations and arrive at a general determination dependent on a solitary occasion or one bit of proof. Whenever something terrible happens once, we anticipate that it should happen over and over. Such thoughts frequently incorporate the words consistently and never, such as, I neglected to complete that task on schedule. I never do things right. See the exercise intellectually and self-recuperating inside and remain in the way of inspirational viewpoint. Downplaying certain circumstances will enable you to feel and think increasingly more grounded and empathetically about the hindrances in life you face. To conquer issues and obstructions in life, you initially should not be so hard on yourself and take a look at your core belief with persistence. Each time you endeavor to beat issues, you find new things about yourself and you venture up to a more significant level of recognition and experience increased inward quality. This must reveal to us that since the affection we have inside us is genuine, and along these lines must be of God, at that point this adoration must not have a single exemption. What I mean here is that we make up our own special cases, similarly as we make up our very own convictions. A sentiment of needing to surrender or an inclination that a circumstance is difficult to get out is one of the most noticeably awful sorts of emotions you can ever have. In any case, it's a part of the range of human emotions, and it's something everybody encounters eventually, and will likely be involved with later on. The fact of the matter is there are good and bad times in each way. There are high points and low points to your life now, and there will be good and bad times on your street later. You can't hope to never again feel along these lines. Be that as it may, you can manage it much better than anything you may have done before. Acknowledge the sentiments you are having, yet perceive and release the negative thoughts. Musings like this is inconceivable, and I should surrender, and there is no exception. Just let go of these thoughts, over and over. In the event they come up, empower them to emerge, and afterwards let go of them and refocus on the current circumstance. A decent mantra to help you to remember this: think about the arrangement, not the issue. Your state of mind won't change in a split second. However, realize that by playing out this procedure over and over, you will routinely allow yourself to act along these lines. Do you know somebody who, regardless of what circumstances they are in, regardless of how terrible things get, they never whine and scarcely ever show that they are experiencing difficulty? That is not on the grounds that they don't feel any defeat whatsoever. It's because they routinely relinquish the negative thoughts which emerge. They are contemplating the arrangement, as opposed to the destruction. A typical propensity for adverse individuals, and by pessimistic individuals I mean a tremendous extent of the populace, is to gripe about things when they are not how they want them to be. What number of individuals do you know who routinely cry about their position at home and at work? What number of individuals grumble about their partner, their vehicle, their home, their life, etc.? Whining accomplishes next to nothing for you. A certified grumbling about low-quality assistance so as to expect a discount is a certain something. However, it is totally silly to gripe and cry about things like your activity, your circumstance, or your life. There is just one thing this activity unquestionably accomplishes. It makes individuals
Sample complete. Ready to continue?